One more report and I can finally get out of here.
4 years already. Man, I'm so lucky to have someone like her in my life.
John, just the man I wanted to see. I have a very important task for you.
I was actually just about to finish.
Great! Yeah, the higher-ups are gonna need these done by tonight as well.
Sorry, boss, but I had something planned tonight.
Oh. Well, I guess I can just tell the CEO you didn't want to cooperate and Chad fits the new position just a little bit better.
Fine. I can get the reports done today.
Excellent! Yes, John! Yes! You're a team player and that's why we love you! Yeah! You understand, right? John. You understand, right?
Sorry, yeah. What's going on with everyone that I have to do this again?
Oh, we're going to the supervisor sanctuary. Y'all ready, guys? Yeah! Yeah! Thanks again, John. Woo-hoo! Get me out of this office. I'm done with this. Yes, sir!
Hey, babe. Sorry, the boss is making me work overtime again. I know, he left me no choice. I'm sorry. Look, I'll bring you home something special on my way back, okay?
I'm back from work, babe, and I got you. Again, babe?
I ain't even gonna lie, bro. I got no clue what she just said, but you got next, bro. I'm about to finish up.
Bro, who died? John caught his girl cheating. Again? Bro, he acts like she's not a known eater. That's what I'm saying. He's been like this for a week now. Oh no. I know. He doesn't want to listen to my advice though. Baddie Hub is not a valid coping mechanism. Why don't you do something about it then, Mr. Know-It-All? I'm the one with the PhD. Alright, bro, just move. 8 years of school for this shit. No fucking respect. John, you gotta pull yourself together, man.
I just can't believe she would do something like this to me.
I mean, the signs were there, but I guess I get it.
I did everything I could, and it just wasn't enough.
It be like that. Sometimes you just get done dirty. You are dirty, bro. When was the last time you showered?
How do I move forward? How do I trust again? LJ, you gotta tell me.
Well, first off,
But first, can you cook me something? I haven't eaten like all week. More and more, I think people forget the saying, all's fair in love and war. There are no rules to this shit, man. No one owes you anything. It's so sad, but it's true. You have no idea what anybody is thinking at any given point in time. Love is a goddamn battlefield, and if you're going in unprepared, you're going to get fucked, and not in the way that you want. You got the guys who got played in middle school, and now 10 years later, they're causing a path of destruction everywhere they go. The girls who didn't get any validation from their parents, and now they're only loyal to the attention they get from any and every man that will give them some. The master manipulators on both sides who will tell you everything you want to hear just to get what they want from you. The archetypes are truly endless, and it's my duty to give you some knowledge so that you don't fall down some red pill pipeline or become some radical all men are trash feminist. I think that we forget that love is a verb. It's active. I love my dog, so what does that look like? Taking them for walks every day, giving them treats, playing with them. It's not this mystical thing that just happens to you. You're not gonna walk into Barnes & Noble and see some random girl and just magically fall in love with her. My nigga, you're just horny. There may be certain boxes that may have been checked off subconsciously, like, oh, she's in a bookstore, so she seems more intelligent. I like that. She has a certain build that I'm already into. I haven't been touched by a woman in 6 months. All of these things play a part in this game we call love. Approaching this from a masculine perspective, it's easy to think, oh, I need the money, the success, the fame before I even start dating because that's what girls want, right? Then you fall down a self-fulfilling prophecy of, all women want me for my material items. My brother in Christ, that's all you presented to the world. No shit, that's all they want you for. And then we have the bullshit advice of, just be yourself and then you'll get a girlfriend. No. Some of you niggas are weird, okay? Being yourself is not your best option. Unless you're already friends with this girl and she understands who you are and what you come from, just be yourself is a goddamn lie. Unconditional love is not your God-given right, my nigga. That shit is earned, okay, Elliot Rodger? Everything starts off surface level and you work to get deeper. Gain that understanding until boom, now she understands who you are as a person, your character, and you work farther from there. And yes, I said work from there because the job is not done. You used to treat her so special. Give her flowers, take her on dates. And now that you're in the relationship, you get comfortable and stop giving her the princess treatment? I promise you, there's some dude on her following right now just counting down the days until she deletes all the Instagram posts with you. And he's shooting his shot that night. She told you to make time for her. And now this bum-ass unemployed nigga with all the time in the world is gonna give it to her. It's a cruel world we live in. Damn shame. I can't really speak from a woman's perspective, but I can give some advice to y'all. Do not fall for the character. There's some dudes who already know the game, and now they're playing you. The fake deep quotes on their story, the perfectly curated Instagram profile. They seem a little too emotionally intelligent. Oh my God. You love SZA too? I just love being spontaneous, going on adventures, really living in my truth. It must just be the fire sign in me. There ain't no reason a grown man should have the CoStar app downloaded on his phone, okay? If he knows his sun, moon, and rising, you're cooked. Bro, free spirit ass nigga about to convince you that polygamy isn't wrong. We're just breaking the social norms put in place by white supremacy and capitalism. And no am I like those other hedonistic toxic men. I'm just connected to Mother Earth and blah, blah, blah. All that pseudo-intellectual culty bullshit nonsense. I'm telling you, love is all a game. And getting in a relationship is only half the battle. You put all your effort in courting this person, and now you have to maintain that energy, or you run the risk of losing the person you tried so hard to get. It's easy to play the character in the beginning, but the facade will slowly fade. You can hide that loser side of yourself no longer. When the nonchalant dreadhead facade fades away, will she still be there with you? When the relationship weight comes in and you're no longer the fit Latina mommy he met in the club, will he still love you? Chicken shawarma wraps. That's a fucking tongue twister, isn't it? Chicken shawarma wraps. Following this recipe from the Golden Balance. These are bangers. Honestly, I've been making these for the past like month. Absolute banger. Recipe calls for what is it? Turkey breasts and thighs. I do not like chicken thighs, so I'm using all breasts, but do as you wish. John says like tablespoon tomato paste. I made some homemade ragu sauce the other day. Took 5 hours, but it was bolognese sauce. Oh, I was really feeling like I was from Bologna. I don't know how to do the accent, but that shit was fire. Now I know with my American audience, let's say, all these seasonings, it might kind of scare you a little bit. Trust me, it's not gonna be too spicy. It's actually gonna be quite delicious, okay? So go ahead and just Use all the seasonings and put them on your chicken, please. We're begging you. Throw a little olive oil on, just for good luck, you know? Now don't be afraid to get your hands dirty. Just mix all that in there. Make it with extra love today. Then we let this sit in the fridge. Let all the flavors marinate for a little bit. Now, back in the day, I loved first dates. I was a first date fiend, man. Why? Because you're allowed to be anybody you want. It's like seeing a play, man. You don't need to see what's behind the curtain, only what's being shown to you. I was a piece of shit, man. I'm not gonna lie. Like, it is what it is. I had whole alter egos. Like, that shit was insane. In the day, I'm regular old LJ. You know, watching anime, playing video games, hanging out with friends. But by night, I'm Jaden, doing girls dirty in the most despicable ways imaginable. Was this psychopath behavior? Absolutely. Did 17-year-old LJ give 2 fucks? Hell nah. Everybody knows black men don't cheat. And me, being the loyal black king that I am, could never do my girl dirty like that. But Jaden? Bro, that's a whole different person, bro. Like, you gotta go get him. I can't control him. There were many stories involving Jaden, but y'all ain't ready for that right now. Okay, I have a different story to tell y'all. It may not paint me in the best light, but I'm not here to be worshiped and praised. I'm able to make good decisions now because I made the wrong decisions in the past. So before you start hating and psychoanalyzing me, take a good long look at yourself. I would never do these things to a beautiful queen. Bro, you haven't left the house in years, much less seen a girl. You wouldn't even get the chance to, you fucking loser. Sorry. That's a little harsh. Let me reel it back and let's get into it. Bro, my dumbass forgot to get fries. So we gotta put like hashed brown potatoes in this hoe. It is what it is. Bro, what? It just says tear here, there's no fucking... So, I used to be in a toxic relationship. Same ex who sued me for context. And one thing about relationships, whether you choose to acknowledge it or not, is once it is tainted, you can never go back to the good, happy, fun times. I remember this activity we did in elementary school where you took a sheet of paper and this was to represent a relationship. And as you lie and gossip and break trust, you know, this is what happens to the relationship. Now with time, you can mend those wounds and try to build back the trust, but it never goes back to the clean sheet that it once was. And the toxicity festers, it grows like a cancer, no matter how hard you try to lock away those bad thoughts and emotions. No need to get into all the details right now. Just know I'm like 2 years deep into this train wreck of a relationship. Okay, she does me dirty, I forgive her. I do her dirty, she forgives me. The cycle repeats. Oh yeah, that's, oh my God. So by this point, we're taking a break every 6 months type shit. And like clockwork, that time of the year comes around, but this time I'm ready for it. Cycle repeats itself, and I call my mans up talking about some, yo, I know you got some baddies on demand, slide me to ad. And we're hitting a 2-man that night. We end up at some random girl's house, and I'm running my plays. And when I tell you that love bombing plus charisma combo, oh, that shit's a game ender. Welcome to Love Bombing 101. I am your professor. Now get ready to take some notes. Love bombing is an art form. Okay, you're not a kamikaze pilot. You're not Patrick Star selling chocolate bars. I love you. No, That's too desperate. You need to be able to tell her everything she wants to hear while keeping enough reserve to keep her guessing. Tell me more about yourself. Do you see that deep eye contact? The body language is giving visibly interested and engaged. She could be talking about paint drying and beeswax, doesn't matter. You're locked in to every word. Wait, you have 2 corgis and you knitted them sweaters? You must just love them so much. Give her that attention and then lock in the call to action. That is like the cutest thing ever. We should go get boba sometime. Let's go! Yes! That is what I'm talking about. 8 years of school for this shit. I know this. I know, this sounds fucking insane. But this shit is war. There is no rules here. There is a deep void where my ex used to be. And now that void must be filled immediately. I like to do relationship shit. And now you get to be the lucky person I give attention to until further notice. Now this plan hinges on the idea that you do not reveal too much information about yourself. Okay, that was my biggest mistake. While courting this young woman, I revealed where I worked. Now I had a job at this cool kind of resort place, so in my opinion, I thought it would add to the mystique and the character I was building, and said, fuck it, no harm, no foul. I ended up talking to this girl for like 2 weeks before I inevitably get back with my ex and drop her like a fucking hat. Like, adios, I just got my bitch back. Now what I failed to mention to you is my ex and I worked at the same job. Now she was more front end and I was back end, but I still had to see her almost every shift. And side note, never work with your significant other. It only leads to drama and everybody knowing your business. I remember we'd get into a fight and I'd clock into my shift, all my coworkers side-eyeing and ignoring me. Like, nigga, I didn't even do nothing to y'all. Like, what is this? So like 2 weeks pass, I'm thinking everything's back to normal. My girl's at work, I'm at home on the game. I think I was playing Fortnite like season 3. It's a goated time. But my phone starts blowing up. Hello?
Why the fuck is this bitch you were fucking with just get hired at front desk?
I was speechless, befuddled even. I called my mans who put me on like, yo, what am I supposed to do? He gonna hit me with that, yo, you just gotta take your L. Help me, no, not like this, not like. I was without a doubt cooked beyond saving. Well done, extra well done. Burnt to a crisp. That shit was so awkward, man. I had already put in my 2 weeks, so I was leaving. But my girl had to see her like every shift. And I still liked pulling up to the resort. Like that shit was a vibe. But oh, every time I had to see her, bro, oh, that shit was terrible. That shit was terrible. I have this video of me dancing with like this cougar mommy, and she walks into the frame and it's so cringe. I can't. I hate it so much. That job was terrible. It was like high school 2.0. Everybody's sleeping with everybody. Everybody has drama. Like it was all bad. It was all bad. We did not last much long after that. And tell me why when we break up, my ex and the girl become best friends. Start the fuck LJ hate club, bro. Like what is this? I'm glad I could bring y'all together, but this is some, bro, y'all gotta chill. Like stop, like come on, stop playing with me. Everything blew up in my face in a way that I could have never expected. Like my karma hit and that bitch hit hard. Free will is not always free. There is a price to pay for your actions. And when judgment day comes, yo, good luck, Charlie. There is more to the story, but y'all are not ready for all that. Okay, if you want to prove to me that you're ready, I'm gonna need at least 1,000 likes on this video. Maybe I'll drop the follow-up. I'm gonna have to see. We're gonna make our own white sauce. Shit's actually really good. This is the process I use every time now. Is it whole milk, Greek yogurt, plain? Eyeball a tablespoon of mayo. Take some garlic. Don't need too much. Yup. Get you one of these. Honestly, I didn't start liking pickles until I started cooking this recipe. And a hot pickle for sure. is gonna do you justice. Now let us construct. Oh, what am I doing? No, don't put the chicken yet. I'm gonna take some spicy hummus, put that bitch right on. Some of that white sauce. I like to go crazy with this. The white sauce is like actually so good. Put the chicken back on. Assemble the pickles. Get some of those potatoes. They're supposed to be fries, but potatoes is potatoes. Let's do our best to roll it up. Do our best, do our best. That's why you don't want to fill it up too much. We're gonna throw it back on the stove. Boom. Let's go ahead and reveal this. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. You cannot forget your Coke. All the flavors, man, they just collide so well. The well-seasoned chicken, the hummus, the white sauce, the pickle, the potatoes. I'm in heaven right now. One more bite. Thank God for the day. Mexican Coke too. That real shit. Lessons to be learned from this whole story and experience we went through. Don't do like 99% of the shit I was saying, okay? This is for entertainment purposes only. Learn from my mistakes so that you do not have to make them in your life. Don't try to force relationships. As annoying as it sounds, the right person will reveal themselves to you in time, okay? So while you're waiting for that time to happen, work on bettering yourself. And I don't mean fucking grind set and hit the gym and give into the body dysmorphia that you got from doom scrolling on TikTok. No, truly understand yourself, what your traumas are, what you're running from. All of y'all need therapy, all of y'all. I'm included in that. A relationship is not going to fill the void you have. Money and success is not going to fill the void that you have. Get to the root of your issues and come to terms with them. I'm avoidant and I suck at communication, but I know that, my partner knows that, and when problems arise that stem from that issue, we address it. Nobody's gonna be perfect, but if we're actively working towards that better future, it can only help you. Some of y'all walk around like your shit don't stink, and now you got an ass personality and you're blaming the world for all your problems instead of looking in the mirror. But it is what it is, I guess. But that's all I have time for. Like, subscribe, lick my balls, eat my ass, and have yourselves a damn good one.